Breaking news! A new episode of Let's Be Frank starting now! Hello all! Dogs. I myself am definitely more of a cat person when it comes to the best pet. But there is a breed of dog that I have played with the idea of potentially having in the future. A Corgi. I think Corgis are really cute, they're so stocky, and I hear they're really good with kids, you know? So it seems like a good, easily maintainable dog to have in the future. However, when I ran this idea of me potentially owning a Corgi in the future, to a certain roommate of mine who will remain unnamed. By the way, make sure you watch this video that Aaron and I did like a year or so back. It turned out really good. I think you guys should watch this video that Aaron and I did. This particular roommate said to me, he's like, "Ugh, you'd own a rat dog?" Whoa, 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 whoa. A rat dog? Corgis are not rat dogs. Chihuahuas, these little small terriers and Pomeranians, those are rat dogs. How can you consider a Corgi a rat dog? They've got too much size to them. They're jiggly behind. Corgis, you cannot punt across a football field like you could an annoying Chihuahua.
Well, guess what? Now this is happening.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you doing?
So, the roommate who will remain unnamed has no idea that I am making this video, and even still, I'm gonna prove him wrong. Corgis are not rat dogs, and I'm gonna prove that today. So, for starters, let's just figure out what is a rat dog? What defines a rat dog? Let's turn to Urban Dictionary to find that out. Okay, according to Urban Dictionary, a rat dog is any animal of the canine species that fits into a standard-sized microwave. Okay, according to the internet, your standard Corgi is about 10 to 12 inches tall. So, nope. And about 19 to 22 inches long. Debatable. If you have yourself a nice stocky Corgi, which a lot of them are, there's no fitting them in the microwave. Therefore, not a rat dog. It goes on to say, yapping, whining, biting ankles, and fitting into small purses are common amongst these animals. Okay, you see, that's the thing. Like we just said, Corgis are kind of big. Like, they're small dogs, obviously. They're not the size of a Great Dane or even like a lab or anything. But you cannot fit a Corgi in a purse. At least not, you know, that even if it was like an industrial-sized purse, it'd still weigh you down quite a bit. I mean, and they're not known for yapping. They're not known for nipping at ankles. That's Chihuahua behavior. Come on, people. According to Urban Dictionary, a rat dog is also a hot frankfurter of unknown origin, wrapped in bacon, eaten in a long roll with grilled onions and peppers at 2 a.m. after the club. We've all been there, right? So yeah, that should be enough evidence to prove that Corgis are not rat dogs. But, in case you wanted more, I say we need to take a poll. We need to ask the common man whether or not they think that Corgis are rat dogs. So, let's go visit the Florida Mall and see if we can interview people and get their opinions on whether or not they think Corgis are indeed rat dogs. But we're not gonna go dressed like this. No. Boom, bada bing, baby. Not too bad. Not like a fancy jacket or anything, but also enough to where I don't look like a hobo. Now, let's get over to the Florida Mall and see if we can't get some answers from people on this question. First question is, when you think of the word rat dog, what's the first dog that comes to mind?
Like those little white fluffy dogs.
Yeah, like the crust around their eyes and everything. Yeah. Now, when you think about a corgi, would you consider that to be a rat dog? No. Corgis aren't rat dogs? Awesome. That was only 2 questions, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so when you hear the word rat dog, what is the first dog that comes to mind?
A terrier.
A terrier, exactly. Like this tiny little dog, right? Would you consider a corgi to be a rat dog?
No.
No?
Not the ones on social media.
No, they're too big and fluffy, right? Yeah, okay. Awesome. Trust me, the question's about dogs. Everybody loves dogs, right?
Yeah, I do.
So when you hear the word rat dog, what's the first dog that comes to mind? A Chihuahua, exactly. Now, would you consider a corgi to be a rat dog? Yeah, a little nice stocky corgi. All right, those are the only 2 questions. Thank you. When you hear the word rat dog, what's the first dog that comes to mind? Chihuahua, yes, exactly.
100%.
Now, would you consider a corgi to be a rat dog? No.
They're too fluffy.
Too fluffy and really stocky.
Anything that has a heart on it can't be associated with rat.
There we go. Thank you very much. So, when you hear the word rat dog, what's the first dog that comes to mind?
Like a small wiener dog.
Okay, yeah, something small. Now, would you consider a corgi to be a rat dog?
I would not.
You would not. All right, those are the only 2 questions. Thank you for your answer. Okay, and we're back. That was a lot more stress-inducing than I thought it would be. Honestly, I only interviewed those 6 people. But I was there for almost an hour trying to ask people. I had at least 15 different people say no to being interviewed. And it also took me a little bit to get up the courage to ask. You'd think since I'm an extrovert it'd be easier. Anyway, sorry, what are we talking about? Corgis, right. So, as it would seem, we only got one maybe. Kind of a yes, more of a maybe. And honestly, everybody else said no. Exactly. Corgis are not rat dogs. We looked at the science and the mathematics of it by measuring the microwave. We went dictionarial and looked up the actual definition of a rat dog. And we even got a public census. I would consider this an absolute win. Corgis are not rat dogs. There's just no way around it. They're too big, fluffy, they got a lot of stock to them. They don't yip, they don't yap. Corgis are good dogs. Unlike what everybody else was saying in a few minutes ago, Chihuahuas, those little terriers and everything. Those are the rat dogs. But anyway, now that we've found the definitive answer, I think it's time we end the video. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you give it a like and subscribe if you have not already. Follow my Instagram and Facebook, Let's Be Frank 2020, and follow my TikTok at Let's Be Frank TikTok. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Maybe I can do something like that again in the future, take more polls from people. Boy, that was nerve-wracking, so I kind of don't want to, but we'll see. If this does well enough, hey, who knows? Until next time.